Welcome back everyone. In today's video we'll be unboxing this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection Turtle Figures Sewer Lair Edition 6-pack. Alright, that was a lot. So in here we have that Sewer Lair Edition 6-pack. We'll kind of take a look around the box there. We have a foot soldier there and on the other side. Alright, let's get this open and check it out. So I'm just going to rip this open like a present and get right into it. Alright, there it is. That looks really cool. This looks really cool as a display piece here. We have Shredder, we have Splinter, Donatello, Leonardo battling with the foot soldier. And there's the foot soldier. Raphael's on the back, and we have the foot soldier climbing up the stairs. Let's check out the top of the box. There's Michelangelo coming out of that sewer. It looks like the top here is street level, so that makes sense. Top of the box is the street level from the sewer down here. Alright, so let's get this unboxed and check it out. So I'll remove the tape here. There should be a bunch of sealed figures in here that will... Okay, so what I'll do is I'll get the scissors actually. There's the scissors. I want to keep this box in somewhat nice condition, this inner box, just in case I decide to display it. Have the option of doing that. Alright, there it is. Brand new, fresh figures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and there should be 6 of them in here. Alright, so the first one is Splinter. It looks a lot like the original Turtles. So we have Splinter. Who do we have next? Ooh, we have Raphael. So there's Raph. And we have, oh, there goes Raphael. Falling down like dominoes there. We have Donatello. Who could be next? Oh, Leonardo. And we have Michelangelo. And lastly, we have Shredder. Let's start out by unboxing Leonardo first. So I want to compare this Leonardo to the original 1988 version of Leonardo. The figures look really close to the same, very similar. This one has more of a glossier, shiny look to it, and this one doesn't. But yeah, very similar. And the packaging too is... You know, it's different, but kind of has that same feel to it in a way. So again, this is the original. This one isn't. This is the one we'll be unboxing today. So it shows all 6 figures right here. We have the 4 turtles all lined up with Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, and Splinter and Shredder. So let's actually compare the back of the packaging too, because it kind of this reminds me of this here. Yeah, it does have a lot of similarities. And this shows the 10-back packaging here, so it shows 10 figures. We have 6 on the good team and 4 on the not-so-good team, the villain side. So cool, yeah, very, very similar. And original 1988 figure says, yeah, so it's made to look like those originals. Let's get this unboxed and check it out. Alright, so Leonardo is our first figure. Here's a look at Leonardo out of the package with all of his accessories. And what I'll do is I'll keep all the accessories together, so I won't take them out of here, but everyone can see what they look like. And here's our figure, Leonardo. So some of the original Turtles from 1988 had a soft head, so you could kind of squeeze the head a little bit. This is the hard head, and this one would have been the second style to come out. The original was the soft head, I believe. So yeah, this is a cool figure of Leonardo. He has his black belt with an L on the front for Leonardo. And we can always tell this is Leonardo not just by the L on the front, but the blue headband, knee bands, and wristbands and elbow bands. There's a close-up of Leonardo. Leonardo was always one of the more popular turtles to collect. It was pretty hard to find the original Leonardo when they first came out. Next up, it's one of my favorite figures, Michelangelo. He comes with a bunch of accessories. Let's check out the back of the package. It looks very similar to almost, or maybe exact to the Leonardo figure. Again, shows all 4 turtles and Splinter with Shredder on there. So that's cool. Yeah, Michelangelo is definitely one of my favorites. But then again, Leonardo is also one of my favorites, and Donatello and Raphael. So I have a lot of favorites. Maybe just all 4 of the turtles are my favorites. Here's a closer look at Michelangelo. And I want to say Michelangelo was the second turtle I ever had from my collection. The first definitely being Raphael. I do remember getting Raphael as the first turtle ever. There goes all the accessories. Again, I'll keep these together just like we did for Leonardo. And Michelangelo has his black belt with an M on it, and we can take the black belt off if we want. And let's see how it snaps back together. I know with the original turtles it would get a little tricky to snap them back together. This one looks like it snaps back together pretty well, so that's cool. And there's a place back there to hold his nunchucks or nunchaku. So yeah, it's really cool. Awesome. Alright, we'll set Michelangelo aside and let's move on from the turtles just for a little bit and unbox this one here, Splinter. So we're going to look at the back of the package, and the same again as the others. Here's a look at Splinter out of the package. Splinter comes with these accessories and a bow and arrow. The bow with the arrow. And Splinter, of course, has the black belt. He's the martial arts master. So you definitely have a black belt. I wonder which degree he would be. He'd probably be like a 10th degree or 10th dan black belt. Way up there. So yeah, that's a really cool figure. It looks like he has some wraps on, and this bow and arrow can come out of his hand just like that. And not a whole lot of articulation with the turtles or this figure. Cool. Alright, we'll set this aside, and next let's totally unbox Shredder. Out of the original set, Shredder was a difficult figure to find. So here's the back of the package, and let's actually go over that. So I'm going to try to remember exactly the most difficult ones to find. Splinter was pretty difficult to find, the 4 turtles were difficult, so was Shredder, and the Foot Soldier was kind of in between. Bebop and Rocksteady were extremely easy to find, and I think April O'Neil was too. So those would be kind of those two for sure were always available, and April O'Neil I would say was kind of right after there. Then the Foot Soldier I would think, and then Shredder. The turtles were about the same. Splinter was kind of difficult though. Anyway, I want to be careful and not accidentally open this, so I'm going to set this far aside and we'll unbox the ones we're supposed to here. It is tempting though to unbox those original turtles. I don't know why. Maybe just for the experience on camera so everyone can see an original turtle figure being unboxed. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so we'll get Shredder out of here, and the accessory pack we'll get out of here. There's Shredder kind of leaning over to the side a little bit, and his accessories. So yeah, here's Shredder. Black belt. This time he has, this Shredder has a purple outfit or uniform on, and he kind of comes difficult to stand. I guess he's in like somewhat of an action pose, as you can see here, and he doesn't stand the greatest. We can definitely make him stand as I had him standing earlier, but it's a little tricky. We'll move maybe the foot forward. There we go, we got him to stand. I'm sure we could just blow him over if we wanted to. But yeah, that is Shredder. Super cool figure. Now we're down to 2 more turtles. We have Raphael and Donatello, and that will complete the entire 6-figure unboxing. So let's get these 2 unboxed, and let's get them unboxed at the same time. And there's both of the turtles out of the package. Let's take a closer look at Raphael first. So here's Raphael with the red headband and red knee and elbow wrist wraps. There's a place for his accessories. And Raphael has an R on the front on his black belt for Raphael. And there's all the accessories he comes with, which is quite a bit, about roughly the same for each figure. So we'll set Raphael aside and let's check out our last figure, Donatello. Donatello comes with a bow staff that goes right in there, as you can see on the accessory panel there. So yeah, really cool. And Donatello has the purple headband, purple elbow wraps, wrist wraps, and knee wraps. Here's a look at all 6 figures we unboxed, all the way from Shredder, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Splinter. Well, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.